Hello and welcome to Pyrford's TV Arts, Late Autumn Edition 2015. I'm Tim Matthews. Well, this edition will be in two parts. This is part one. And on the programme today, we'll be meeting the new chairperson of the Woking Drama Association. And we'll also stay in Woking for a visit to the Arts Fair, which was the first of its kind. How did things go? Well, we'll ask the participants. But we begin by visiting the Rhoda McGaw Theatre. Just a couple of weeks ago, the Woking Drama Festival took place. By any yardstick, this event is the largest single-act drama festival in the country. The annual event is organised by the Woking Drama Association, and this year it had a new chairperson, Amanda Vaughan. During the fortnight of the drama competition, I managed to meet up with Amanda and asked her how the festival was going.
The standard of the plays has been very good. We've had a good mixture of groups performing, lots of youth groups, which is really nice. A couple of new schools who hadn't entered before, who hopefully will come back again, local schools.
Now, this is your first year as chair. You started in July with the All Winners, and now you've followed it up with the annual festival, the drama festival here in October. So it's been quite a busy entrance into the role of chair.
It's been a very full-on year for a first year. I only took over in April and honestly didn't think that I would be having such a major role to play in the All Winners Festival. But Stuart Myson, who was the chairman of that drama festival, unfortunately was in the States working for the whole middle part of the week, the working week. So I literally had to take over and do it. But in a way, it was a good baptism of fire. It was a lot of valuable experience there. This festival, because I suppose we're controlling it and the team is so much more experienced, and because we've only got one act plays, we haven't got the mixture of full-length plays as well, which we had in the summer, I think this one is a lot more relaxed. The future of the WDA, it's a tricky one. We want to grow the festival because obviously that is the main thing for the WDA. Try to encourage more schools to participate and more local groups. Try to make them see that it is a good experience, a positive experience, that it isn't scary and intimidating. And I think the crew, the backstage crew, help people to relax and, take care of them.
The festival is first and foremost a drama festival, but there are a lot of other groups in Woking who are interested in the performing arts. There's dance, there is song. Have you ever thought of including song and dance into the festival?
The Woking Drama Association has a broad range of membership from lots of dance groups, amateur theatre groups, operatic societies, but I don't think that the Woking Drama Festival would be the right place to include a dance festival. But there is no reason why on a smaller scale we couldn't have a dance festival, and I think that would be something that we could speak with our dance members and see if that's something that they would like to maybe try and grow, because obviously a dance festival is different from a drama festival, so we'd have to work on their expertise and what they wanted and what they expected. But it would be nice to have one maybe in the spring and have a dance festival of Woking Drama Association dance members.
What are you planning for next year?
We've got some exciting plans coming up. In conjunction with the council, we're looking at the Rhoda McGaw Theatre Company doing another show involving all of the WDA groups, similar to Oh What a Lovely War, but based on the 150th anniversary of H.G. Wells, which is next year. So the council are very keen that we do something to commemorate that. So we're looking at discussing, I've got an idea that I need to put to the groups when we have our next meeting, so I won't talk about it now.
What advice would you give to someone who is thinking of the performing arts as a career?
I think for anybody thinking of performing arts as a career, whether they be on stage or backstage, is to get experience, get as much experience as you possibly can. So join a local drama group, obviously members of the WDA, because when they're affiliated to the WDA, you get to use the fantastic facilities that we've got here at the Rhoda. Learn your craft from people who've been doing it for years. The only reason that we are amateurs, we don't get paid for it, and that is the only difference.
How do you learn to be a director though? You act on stage, you go backstage, you maybe you're a stage manager, but to be a director is a different sort of skill.
I think to learn to be a director, I think, is you have to have experience, you have to understand how the script works to start with. You have to really understand how you want your characters to be. You have to understand the way that the stage works. So you have to, it's all encompassing. So you have to get your right actors, you have to get the lighting right, the atmosphere right, the scenery right. I mean, I've directed, numerous productions, and it is such hard work, but it's so rewarding until you get that itch to go on stage again.
And do you have that itch?
Yes.
Amanda Vaughan, the new chairperson of the Woking Drama Association, talking to me during this year's Drama Festival. It was a busy month for Woking Town because along with the Drama Festival, it also staged the Woking Arts Fair. It's the first of its kind in the town and showcased a variety of artists' work, everything from watercolours to ceramics, photo art to sculpture in metal. TV Arts went along to meet the exhibitors, and we first met up with Hannah Bruce, a local artist who's no newcomer when it comes to arts fairs.
It's a nice opportunity to showpiece your artwork and make sure that people get to see a range of artwork. It's not just about myself, it's about other individuals, and getting to see what the public likes and the different sorts of art that are available to people. It's been really nice that I've sold 2 items this morning, and actually one of them I haven't even made yet, but that's because it's somebody who's previously bought a piece of art from me and wanted to commission me to do another piece that's similar to something I've done before. So by being here, it means that I was able to catch that person and take on that kind of, I suppose, that commission on that basis.
I got a degree in fine art sculpture and I finished that in 2000, and since then I've been building up to be able to do this full time. Metal is what I prefer. Occasionally I dabble in something else, I'll get some clay out, but metal is what I always come back to. It suits the way I work and it suits the things that I want to make. It's been going really well, it's nice. I think the customers or the shoppers aren't necessarily expecting to come across people that are doing art, but they've been really interested.
Have you sold anything?
Sold a few bits, yeah, and lots of interest in workshops and things, so things coming up in the future, possibly.
It's great for the town. It's great for art in the town. To have this sort of thing set up, it gives artists the opportunity of showing what they're doing. It shows the cultural side of Woking, and it gives the public an opportunity to sort of see the arts. Buy some affordable art produced by local artists, and so I think it's absolutely wonderful, and I think that's part of what the Arts Hub was set up to do, and it's great. It is important for people to know that there is a very important cultural side to Woking, which people aren't always aware of.
Have you sold any pictures today?
So far not, but again, it's early days, early times, and there's been a lot of interest. That's the main thing. Sometimes you also just show what you're doing, and sometimes that leads to commissions or later sales. So you don't always sell. I mean, but I'm an artist, but I'm not dependent on selling my paintings for a living, thankfully. So I paint for the love of painting. And I sell because I need to sell and make room and paint new ones.
I was meeting the artists at work in Woking's first ever arts fair in the town centre. Full details and contacts can be found on the TV Arts website, which is on your screen now. Well, that brings us to the end of part 1. Part 2 will be meeting Greg Freeman, whose poetry collection, Trainspotters, was featured in our summer special. And Amanda Briggs reviews a new play by Brian O'Connell, Sarah's War, which was performed at the Guildford Fringe in July. We follow the rehearsals. So, a special thanks to our contributors in this programme, and you can find more details, of course, on our website. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tim Matthews, and from all of us here in the studio, goodbye.